welcome to Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole with Pat McAfee and the Jackal here, or Cyrus here. And today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw, we're going to have the TWF 24/7 winnings on stake here today. When Xia Li, the TWF 24/7 fighter, puts her TWF 24/7 winnings on stake here today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw, Michael Cole says. You got that right, Pat McAfee says. Xia Li just happens to be, one of the most longest lording, hard to beat 24/7 fighters that we had in some time. And she hasn't really lost a whole lot of matches since she came to TWF at the end of 2023 YL, Pat McAfee says. So there's a lot of onlook going on with Xia Li. Well, I'll tell you right now, the Jackal says, or Cyrus says, I don't really think Xia Li will have any onlook with anyone. I don't really see why anyone should onlook Xia Li, because she's what? The TWF 24/7 fighter? And then what happened? Did someone put her back in the box by mistake? I don't know. I don't know where I put them in. I guess I did. Let's see. Now we gotta look for her now because we don't know where she went now, Michael Cole says. Well, we did take her out. We did take Xia Li out. And now we just don't know where we put her at. She went missing. Can you believe that? Like, where did we put her? Well, did we make a mistake and put her back in the bin? No. They're both gone. Oh, they both went missing. Yeah, Xia Li and the Fight Keep, they're missing now. Yeah, they're gone. Two dolls are missing now. That's wonderful. And now we're gonna have to fuck around, look for some time until we seek where they went. Well, it looks like Ronald McDonald says that I was the one, who was, the one that was going to be fighting Xia Li for the TWF 24/7 winnings. But sadly, Xia Li went missing along with the Fight Keeper. They're both missing. I don't know where they got put at, but they're not in the room anymore. I mean, they're still in the room, but where'd they go? Well, I hate to break it up to you, Ronald McDonald, but Xia Li's missing now. The woman Fight Keeper is missing now. So I don't know what match we were gonna do, but I just want to tell you, I got missteaded, which was an unlikeness. I got missteaded, Daniel Bryan. I'm not missing. I'll still take on Ronald McDonald. Well, I can tell you one thing, Michael Cole says. Some folks might... Alright, Daniel Bryan says. Alright, Xia Li, it looks like you're well. You're not missing. You still wanna fight Ronald McDonald for the TWF 24/7 winnings. Alright, it's on. So you'll think that I went missing, huh? Well, I can tell you one thing right now, Michael Cole says. Ronald McDonald was scathed and 26 between FYL because a lot of folks believed that Ronald McDonald was guilty of folks eating unhealthy, folks gaining unhealthy weight, and a bunch of other things, Michael Cole says. Sadly, Pat McAfee says they guilted Ronald McDonald for McDonald's, saying that he wanted folks to eat unhealthy, that, the fast food was unhealthy, which it's true, but to scathe and guilt and shame Ronald McDonald for it as if he was somehow answerable for it. Now that was sad. Well, I can't tell you, the Jackal says Ronald McDonald shouldn't be showing his leer around, because those same folks that made a big thing of bitched and ranted about him in 26 between FYL might come back out of the woodwork and say, oh no, Ronald McDonald is, he's shaming folks. He's telling folks to eat unhealthy and shit like that. But once Xia Li kicks his head off, no one will have to care about Ronald McDonald ever again. Well, now the Fight Lord's going to be in the ring now. Whoa, almost knocked Ronald McDonald out of the ring just to get her in the ring. Well, this match is for the TWF 24/7 winnings. First, he is Ronald McDonald, and she is the TWF 24/7 fighter, Xia Li. Well, wakefulness is not on the Fight Keeper's side, Pat McAfee says, and neither is it on the side of Ronald McDonald, who will most likely fall out of the ring, sadly, Pat McAfee says. Well, the Jackal says, I can tell you what, the hand's always going to be having to hold the dolls. That's just the way it goes in this, and Xia Li right now. Ronald McDonald coming in. Oh, Xia Li just knocked down Ronald McDonald like that, Michael Cole says. But she's not done with him. Michael Cole says Xia Li taking down Ronald McDonald, who had been withdrawed in 26 between FYL for folks shaming McDonald's for fast food being unhealthy to eat. And then shamed it and guilted Ronald McDonald as if he was the one answerable for all of it. Oh, Michael Cole said, down goes Ronald McDonald again. Well, Pat McAfee says we do know fast food is unhealthy for you. We do know that. The health truth even back it up. But to guilt, stand up. And up. But okay, now you can't stand up anymore, like wakefulness just shifted the oversight. Well, to guilt and shame Ronald McDonald for fast food being unhealthy, or to say that he's telling folks to eat unhealthy was wrong. Ronald McDonald was all about bringing folks together, making folks happy. And he didn't tell folks, hey, eat this food, eat unhealthy, don't watch what you eat, He didn't tell folks that. Oh, well, the Jackal said even if he wasn't answerable for it, even if he wasn't guilty of it, the world held him guilty for it. Or at least folks who hated McDonald's held him answerable for it. And now Ronald McDonald, he's done, he's out. And now, we won't be seeing him ever again, the Jackal says, after this one. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF 24/7 fighter, Xia Li. Well, Xia Li is still the TWF 24/7, is still the TWF 24/7 fighter. Is still the TWF 24/7 fighter and has beat Ronald McDonald, here today on Impact. Here today on Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Raw, Michael Cole says. Well, Pat McAfee says it was I don't really know. I don't know if Ronald McDonald, I don't know if he had an opening. I don't know if he could have fought back. He could have fought back. At the end of the day, we'll never truly know if he could or could not fight back. But we know after the first strike that Zia Lee did to him, it was all over for him, Pat McAfee says. I tell you what, the Jackal says, Ronald McDonald, he should just know that he's not wanted, that he was withdrawn by the McDonald's business in 26 between FYL when they scathed McDonald's for not having enough healthy food, and thought that Ronald McDonald was guilty for that. But anyway, it is what it is. The Jackal says. And hopefully after this, we never ever have to see Ronald McDonald ever again. Well, speaking of that, shit. There we go. Well, speaking of that, we're now going to take it away now to Gorilla Monsoon. Thank you, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. I'm going to be talking with Ronald McDonald here today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. Ronald McDonald, I know that things haven't gone right in your life ever since you were withdrawn by McDonald's in 26 between FYL. Well, first off, Gorilla Monsoon, I was never about folks eating unhealthy. I never told folks to overeat. I never told folks to watch what they eat. And I never told folks, don't read the health truths. I was always about bringing folks together, making folks happy, And I always told folks they should always watch what they eat and sometimes eat some healthy things too. Alright? But some folks thought that I was guilty of McDonald's food not being healthy for you. Hell, all fast food is not healthy for you. But some folks thought that I was guilty of it. So I get withdrawn. Well, Gorilla Monsoon said, I do know one thing, Ronald McDonald. You did not become the TWF 24/7 fighter. Well, I guess that's good and all, because I seen all the hard work one has to do to be the 24/7 fighter, and I know if I get another match with Zia Lee, I know I beat her. And I am looking forward to a match with her. And I am sorry, Ronald McDonald, that you got withdrawn in 26 between FYL for folks scathing the McDonald's business for their fast food not being healthy enough, and sorry that a lot of folks hold you guilty for it. Yeah, but I was never guilty of it, Gorilla Monsoon, but thank you. That means a lot, and hopefully one day I will come back. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know I'll come back one day. Well, that's my talk with Ronald McDonald. Back to you, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Well, thank you, Gorilla Okay, get the... Like this in the way. Okay, fuck. Okay, we're like this way? Alright. There you go. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Ronald McDonald here today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. And that's all the time we got here for Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. I, Michael Cole, with Pat McAfee and the Jackal. We hope you like Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for NXT.